Okay, facing South Florida's Jim DeFede joins us now with some takeaways from last night. And Jim, it was a close race, 2 points. What do you think made the difference in this race for Sheriff in Broward?
Look, this was a fascinating race to watch as it unfolded. It was both dirty and nasty on the Democratic side. And if you had basically asked me 3 months ago, I would have said this race would have favored Scott Israel. Why? Because Scott Israel had built up good relations in the African-American community, particularly among the pastors. And also, remembering, Broward is a Democratic county. The fact that Ron DeSantis, the Republican governor and close friend of Donald Trump, removed Scott Israel was actually something that worked in Scott Israel's favor, or at least you would think it would have worked in his favor, just so that the voters in Broward would have basically told DeSantis, we reject you and your pick in Gregory Toney. But what Gregory Toney did since coming into office was build trust, build relationships, and change the way that office is working. He really reached out to the African American community in ways that we had not seen before, and some of the moves that he made, particularly in going after bad cops, bad sheriff's deputies, firing them, not playing that status quo game. We all remember some of those videos of people being beaten in hospital beds or kids having their face slammed into the pavement. Those sorts of incidents would have passed under previous administrations. Sheriff Toney changed that, and I think that's really what he did, was he built up confidence once again. For Scott Israel, it's a humiliating defeat. It's the end of the line for him. You know, and face it, there were a lot of people who just didn't want the drama of Scott Israel following what happened in Parkland.
Jim, let's shift gears now into the Broward County prosecutor's race. A crowded field, all vying for a position that's been held by the same person for decades now. What's your take on that race?
Again, just absolutely mind-blowing in certain ways. A very crowded field. Mike Satz, the state attorney who had been in that office since Jimmy Carter was first elected president in 1976, his hand-picked successor, gone. No work there. You know, there were others who were well-funded. One candidate was funded by George Soros, was running as more of a progressive, and yet the individual who ends up winning does so in a way by, again, building that grassroots community support. We had a chance to catch up to him earlier today, and let's listen to a little bit of what he said, what he's going to do with this office moving forward.
I attribute the growing or prevailing issue of mass incarceration, the inequity and justice amongst people of color and the marginalized people of Broward County. And so I think many people in Broward County were sick of the condition that they were in regarding the criminal justice system. And I believe that they felt now was the time for change. And that's...
Well, certainly change is what they're going to get after this long year. And the last point I will make, the criminal justice system in Broward County, the sheriff, the public defender, and the prosecutor, all African-American men. 4 years ago, all white men holding those office. A real historic moment in Broward County.
All right, Jim DeFede, thanks as always for your insight. I'm sure we'll be hearing from you again soon. And you can get all of last night's election results online on our website, cbsmiami.com/election results.